Oh, well, hello. All right. Well, um, all right. Okay. So anyway, I'm back for a little bit. I don't know for how long. I'm just going to. I don't know. I expect this to be kind of like a short stream because I am like, I don't know. I'm not tired where like I could go to sleep, but I'm not also like, I don't know. It's weird. Like I feel like I still have some energy left in me, so I'm kind of like, well, I don't know what else to do for the rest of the night. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go ahead and I'll do this. And um, yeah. So anyway, um, here we go. Sort of playing FF14 just for a little bit. And today I think I'm just gonna focus on doing some MSQ because I think that's kind of like what I really want to do today, for the time being, is just to kind of like do MSQ, and go through that, and hopefully have some fun with it. We'll see. But yeah, I just gotta get on that. So, but yeah, really cool mounts we got from the other day actually. So thank you BD for helping us out, or helping me out on getting these mounts, because we got a lot. I think just by doing those it like doubled our mount inventory. Like the only ones I had before then, well, this was the only horse I had before then, and since then I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mounts. So we added a number. So we were at like, yeah, so we were at not so high of an amount, and now we're at 21 mounts. So it's really cool. We got a number of good ones as well. So this is BD's favorite mount. So, but yeah, I almost now I don't even know what to do with these. Actually, what I could do is, I know there's a I think I could like favorite some of these mounts, and then I could go ahead and put them into a thing that will, oh, also, okay, oh wait, do I have some of these already? I might. Okay, look, I'm just gonna trash these. Like, I'm sure it's okay. Gonna trash this as well, just to kind of like help make some. Oh, and then we got this as well, which like I don't even know. So we got some things that like I either need to put in some sort of like crafting place or to like do something with, because I'm not too sure exactly like what to do with them, you know, for the time being. So, but I definitely could have done this like off stream, I think. Whoa, did that not work? Oh, there we go. A lot of like really bad lag. Well, it wasn't too bad actually, but have I done this? This seasonal event? I don't know if I have. Let me see. It ends January 15th. What is this? Havenstrom? You just get a little minion, which like I guess I should work toward. I could probably get it later. I don't want to get it right now. I'll get it later. Market board. Actually, we gotta summon our retainer. We don't need. Also, my eyes are a bit tired as well. Funny enough. So I think that might play like a factor in terms of like what I do today. But I don't know. We'll see. But I think that would be that. And then okay, that's all. You can keep your guild. I'm just gonna put this into an inn real quick, or into the glamour chest, the bow. Just briefly. Oh, this isn't even in my armor chest. I mean, if I could even put it in the armorer. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, alright, yeah, we can just go back. I think we'll be fine. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, what? Oh. No. Apologies accepted. Ooh, is this gonna be my first cutscene? Okay, actually no, this isn't gonna be my first cutscene with this new hairstyle. But it's gonna be my first MSQ cutscene with this new hairstyle.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
Oh, we're found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable!
Oh!
Be with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
Oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Elmeg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Should we?
Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand. Or 2, or 3. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger. Pixie's honor.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
Okay, let's actually see real quick some of these things, because so that wouldn't be better than what we currently have now. This smite though, I would think. Maybe. Actually, what does this look like? Oh, this is actually kind of cool, actually. I kind of like it. It's not bad. I think the green kind of like goes well with the red too. What does my... Hold on a second. Let me... Let me see. Hmm. Okay. Simple as a dimple. Oh my gosh. Let's just put on pixie wings while we're here, right? I don't know. Oh, but they come off when you get mounted. Oh, okay. Oh, but they come back on when you unmount. Okay. Ooh. I'll go back and talk to that person later. I'm just gonna finish, because I think there's one more seed that we have to sow. Right? Or wait. Okay, so these are different tasks, I'm assuming. So this is still part of the same quest, but then these are other people that have like other tasks for me to do. Okay. Oh no, this changed again. Okay, there we go. I haven't seen this action bar in a long time. Oh no. Okay, no. Oh, why did it switch again? Am I like doing something? Like, is it like a button that I'm pressing that's like getting them to switch? Or is there like, am I accidentally, because I don't exactly know what I'm doing that's causing them to switch out like that. I mean, it might be because, oh, you see like there, like I moved my mouse. Can I lock this? So it doesn't, okay. Oh wait, but it changed again. Why is it, like, what's going on with it that's causing it to move? Like... Okay, I don't know. It's just weird. I think I would rather it not switch, but yeah, I don't know what's causing it to switch. Like, it wasn't switching before, I think, and for some reason it's switching now. So I don't really, like, I don't know what the cause behind that is. Yeah, it seems a little bit odd to me. I'm not too fond of that. Look, it switched again, I think. Like, I'm not doing anything, I don't think. I don't think there's a way to lock it so it doesn't switch back and forth between any of them either. Unless there's something like in the UI. Seems weird. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Go to your character settings. Go to hotbar settings. Okay. Let's see. Alright, character configuration. Hotbar settings. Let's see. And it's one of those boxes that says turn off cycling button. Okay, turn off cycling. Enable hotbar cycling button. Apply. Okay, so is that gonna prevent it from switching? I hope so. Because I don't even know what was causing it to like cycle like that. I think I was just, maybe it was like my mouse wheel. I'm not too sure, but I appreciate you replying and letting me know. Like, thank you. I really appreciate it, Josiah. Because I had no idea like what was going on or what was causing that, and like I'm pretty sure that wasn't something that like I had been doing. Like, I don't know, like it felt like that wasn't something that like I had enabled or anything like that, so it felt very strange. But I appreciate you like actually providing the answer for that. So thank you very much, Josiah, and welcome, by the way. I don't think I'm familiar with you, so welcome to the stream. Oh no, but here it is. Wait, what's this? Okay, but now this time I don't even get to change it back to where it was before. Oh no. Character configuration. Okay, go back there. Include pet hotbar when cycling, display hotbar numbers, hide. Enable. Wait, what's going on? Oh wait, hold on a second. Is it because I have a fashion accessory equipped? Automatically replace hotbar 1 when a fashion... Is this what's doing it? Here, let me try this, because that might be what's doing it as well. Okay, so I'm gonna try that. And then, okay, so I'm gonna try that, and then I think we should be good to go. Unless this is just like I should not have these wings on. These pixie wings, and if I don't, then I'll take them off and stuff, and I won't wear them around. So, but yeah, hopefully you're having a good Wednesday night, Josiah. I mean, I don't even know if it's Wednesday night for you, but if it is a Wednesday evening for you, hopefully you're having a good Wednesday evening. Hopefully things are going well. I had some spare time, so I'm like, I can go ahead and stream for a little bit, and have some fun, and hopefully have a relaxing time, enjoying these pixies. But we shall see. And by the way too, like I'm kind of slow when it comes to like the MSQ. Like I'm kind of like taking my time, so I'm not I go at a certain pace. which isn't the fastest. So yeah, I think we got it figured out, Josiah. I think we got it figured out with the hotbars, which is good. So because yeah, I think that's what it was. Like, it was cycling because we had the fashion accessory put on, which I don't, that doesn't make too much sense to me, like why that would even be a thing, but such as it is, I think we're good to go. You saved me, hee 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 hee. Yeah, they're very serious about having fun. Okay, let's see. Wait, what do we have to do now? Wait, okay, go over here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm enjoying the MSQ. I got a good amount of it like into like the MSQ like a while ago. And then I just kind of like stopped for Shadowbringers for a little bit, like over the winter break because I was like, the semester had sort of ended for me for college, and then the winter break came, and then I just kind of like stopped playing for a little bit for Shadowbringers. And then I was able to start playing again now that the semester is kind of like back in progress. So hopefully I should be able to play a little bit more regularly. But it's really cool that you actually got recommended the stream. And thank you for actually clicking on the recommendation and checking it out. So I really do appreciate it. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to play a little bit more over the coming weeks. But things might be sporadic depending on how the semester goes. The semester is just getting underway. So things might get a lot more hectic, but I don't think it's going to be any worse than what it was last semester. Last semester was a little bit more intense. This semester I think should be a little bit more relaxed, I would hope, but that might not end up being the case. Oh, okay, cool. I feel like the natural question, right, is sort of like, okay, if you hear that somebody else is in college, you're kind of like, oh, what are you studying? But I also don't want to put that on you, because I also want to respect if there's any situation where it's like you don't want to share like what you're studying. So I won't ask you to share what you're studying unless you want to share what you're studying. For me, I'm very much in anthropology, so that's kind of like my little area, and I'm also like in the middle of applying to graduate school right now as well. Hopefully for this next fall semester, like fall of 2024, I could be in graduate school, but I mean, we'll see if that ends up happening. I'm applying for master's degree programs, so I think there's a question of like whether or not I get accepted, and then if I get accepted, there's a few other things that need to sort of like fall in place for me. So but yeah, dang, mathematics, data science, that's crazy. That's a lot. You see, I can't do math. Like when I was growing up, I was like, okay, I either want to do anthropology or I want to do astronomy. And then when I got into high school, I realized that like, one, I'm not good at math, right? Like I passed my math classes barely, right? Like I got like B's in my math classes, which like they weren't easy B's, right? Like I'm talking about like really hard fought B's in high school. Like I'm talking like going to class, you know, like during lunch and in the mornings to get help with homework assignments and being like, oh hey, like how do you do this? And like once you figure out like how to do one problem, I feel like it was a little bit easier for me, but it just, math was like never like my strong suit. Not doing my chores perhaps. So, but yeah, and hopefully your semester goes by smoothly, but with a double major like that, ooh. hopefully you're able to handle it alright, and hopefully you're enjoying it more than anything as well. I think that's the most important thing too. So, is that you enjoy your major and what you're studying, because okay, I have to say and using human software to... Okay. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that it was alright, all things considered. But yeah, school could be rough, like especially like when you're working and stuff sometimes too, like on top of that. Slash say, is that, how do I do this? Oh no, I don't have to do slash say, I could just, here we go. Okay, say, and then wait, hold on. Wait a second. This is the designated location. Am I not typing the right thing? What's going on? No, okay, hold on. No, there's something wrong. There has to be something wrong. Because there's no way this is like an L, potentially. Oh, no, that's something else. See, this is why I don't do math, because I'm not good at stuff like this. Like, I don't understand, like, what I'm not doing right. No, this is bad. This is embarrassing. Look, I'm sorry. I'm giving you a bad impression of me. Like, this is a horrible impression. I don't mean to give a bad impression. I just don't understand what's happening. I'm Insei. Pio. Oh wait, here we go. I don't understand. Oh, I'm trying not to worry. Hold on. Let me see if there's something in here that like I'm not getting by like looking this up and being like, hey, how do you start this quest? Okay. That's so weird. I swear, like I was typing in what I was supposed to be typing in. It's so odd. I do have to use Say Chat, and I felt like I was using Say Chat. But like for some reason it wasn't like, I don't know. But here we are.
Late! Late, late, late! I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing she is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke. But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Theo Uhl, the mold Theo. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently.
Is-
If I were you, I'd be bored of myself.
You see, the thing is that I thought that was Theo and like that was UI, not UL. I think that was my issue.
Now let me make something clear.
And I think you're right, like it is case sensitive. Because for some reason, I was typing in like capital I, because I thought that was a capital I, not a lowercase l. It's a lowercase l, not a capital I. So that's why I was doing it wrong the entire time.
Not even a bit. But
So you're right, it is case sensitive. I messed up. I did bad. I did bad. I was bad, but it's okay. Here we are.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone. And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of her bag all over your precious village.
My goodness. Such venom.
There'll be cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that?
All right, all right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Fernecty at once.
So this is the true Ilmeg.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
And these pixies certainly are whimsical creatures. What do you have to say for yourself, Alphino? Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. I have no idea what I was thinking, but yeah, that was it. Oh well. Alright, what mount do we want to use? Like, this is actually like a quandary for me now. I have to like figure out like, oh, what mount do I actually like want to use when I'm getting from place to place now? Because I have so many from doing all those extreme trials last time. Which was good. And thank you again, BD, for helping me out, so. Oh yeah, they certainly are. They certainly are. They're very much, I feel like, the... Well, I don't know. Actually, I'm not too well versed in fantasy, but I think they're definitely kind of like that type of pixie that you sort of like think of from an archetype type of way, right? Like they're very much in line with that type of pixie, very like mischievous and like whimsical and sort of, I don't know. I think whimsical is a very good way of like describing that, right? Like just unpredictable, kind of like going with the flow, and whatever happens to fit their liking at whatever point in time, and they'll just do it. Look at some of these creatures though, my goodness. Vicious. I need to get flying though. I need to get the Aethers and the Aether currents around here at some point. I don't even think I have one here. Southeast. So somewhere that way. Like I seriously need to start working on getting Aether currents for some of these like places I go to, because I do not get the Aether currents, and I'm not great for that, so.
Urianger, are you in?
By the way, just like real quickly, I'm kind of curious. So like, I imagine you have some familiarity with like Final Fantasy XIV, or like you yourself are a Final Fantasy XIV player. But just kind of like, if you are sort of like, what's your kind of like experience with the game? Like, what job do you play? You know, how long have you been playing for? I don't know, just like those kinds of things. I'm just kind of curious, because I've been playing FF14 for a little bit, but I've mostly been focused on MSQ, and I've gone like at a very slow pace. So, you know, I could say, for example, like I've been playing for like a year or something like that, but like genuinely, like I've only gone through like Heavensward and Stormblood, and I'm now sort of like going through like this bit of content here for Shadowbringers. So in terms of like, I don't know, myself, like I haven't really been playing like all that much, although the amount of time that I've been from like now to like when I first began, I think has been quite some time.
Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends her way. The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon. Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Run along, Minfilia. We will meet you outside.
But
for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already? That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest... It beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore.
That's really cool. I definitely am enjoying the game. I've been, like I said, like I've mostly been taking it sort of like at my own pace. Just kind of like playing every now and then, just going through the MSQ, and it's been really good. I really like Stormblood, and I really like Heaven's Ward, and I think so far like this expansion Shadowbringers has been really good as well. So I'm definitely enjoying the game. I haven't done like any like PvE content in terms of like any like raiding or anything like that. Like one, I guess I'm not just like at the level or anything, but like I haven't done anything like that. So just, I think mostly speaking from like an MSQ perspective, and a perspective of like doing some of the other things in this game that you can kind of do, like a little bit of like gathering, not really so much crafting, because like I have done some fishing and I really do like the fishing in this game. But anyway, that's like a long tangent thing, but I really do enjoy the game. It's a lot of fun, I think. And the MSQ is really good, and it's, I don't know, it's really cool. Like I was talking about this in a previous stream as well, but just the idea of you being immersed into your character, I think a little bit compared to like a lot of other games. Like I don't know, it's I don't know if I could like pinpoint it, and I tried pinpointing it before and I don't know if I can, but I just think that like the story writing and seeing like what happens to the characters and seeing the characters reacting to what happens to each other, and the way that they care about you as like a main character, it's just really cool. Like it all kind of like builds up to one another. And then just the fact that like people can be so creative with their glamours and the way that they want to express themselves through their player characters in this game, I think is really cool. So I'm definitely like really enjoying the game, and it's really cool that, you know, you're part of that end game rating content and whatnot. So good luck on finishing up the current Savage tier. I have a friend who's also very much like involved in raiding, and they seem to really enjoy it. They seem to really like it. I'm not there yet, of course, so I don't know what it's like. I hear it's quite difficult, but you know, good luck on getting to that point, and you know, toward the end of it.
Then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th umbral calamity. As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come. There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald. So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful Ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time. Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile: Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning. Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed. For spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist, and those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
This is dark. Oh my goodness. Am I gonna see myself on the floor too? I am. Wait. Wait. No, that is me. Wait, is it? No, that is.
were no more. For the weapon spared not one, not even thee.
I died.
An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold. No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy. To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency.
Yeah, like, I think fishing is, like, super fun, and the glamours that people have made in this game that I've seen just kind of, like, by walking around, like Limsa and, like, I don't know, just some of the other cities, like Ul'dah, like, it's so cool, like, the actual glamours that people have made. And I think what's really nice is that people have, like, I don't know, there's this, like, wide spectrum, right? Or just a wide variety of different glamours. Like, there's ones that are very much, I feel like, set in a more, like, modern setting, right? Like, you could legitimately, like, walk into, like, an office building and, like, wear, you know, like, what some of these people are wearing as glams and be fine. Or, like, walk into, like, a mall and you'd be fine. And then there's some that are very much like fantasy kind of like focused, that feel very much like set within like Eorzea and like FF14. And it's, I don't know, it's like so cool that just there's such a variety and just there's such a way in which people can like actually express themselves in this game. Now, I don't know enough about this game's fashion to be able to like make up like any real glams. Like the glam that I'm wearing now was made for me actually by like BD. Thank you again, BD. And so like it's really cool that people have been able to make like really cool glams. And yeah, that's actually really cool to hear because I don't know too much about the next expansion. I saw that they were going to release like a new race, I think, or at least they were going to make like the female version of the, I forget exactly like what race they were, but yeah. So, and of course, like I said, good luck on your finishing your fight in your savage tier rating. So like I said, sounds really hard, so it's really cool that you and, you know, the group of people who you're playing with are able to kind of like get to that point and are almost done. So yeah, female Hrothgar. yeah, like it's super customizable, and it just really feels like there's not a limit in terms of like what you can do, as long as you have the ability to sort of like, I don't know, I guess the creativity, right? Like in your mind to be able to like come up with something. And but I mean, even online, like I've looked online to like be like, okay, what are some cool glams that people have come up with that I might be able to like honestly like straight up steal. And there's so many cool ones that people have made. So yeah, no, I feel like I can't change my character now at this point either. Like, not that I would want to. I don't even want to. Like, I'm fine with my character. Like in my mind, like the character that I have is the character that I have. Like this is me. Like I'm playing like as a Makote now, and like I don't think that I'll like Fantasia or like change like any other like race. Cause I don't know, like in my mind, like this is kind of like what my character is now, you know? Like this is my character.
Come. Dost thou recognize yonder chart? Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source. As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active; umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral. Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the 2 forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events.
Which, by the way, speaking of glams, like what kind of like glam are you sort of like at right now, Josiah? Like, are you, you know, I mean, I don't know, just kind of like going off of like some of like what you've listed off, right? Like, are you going for something traditional fantasy? Are you going with something a little bit more modern? Are you going with like, I don't know, a crazy costume? Like, I don't know, like what are you dressing up your character as these days?
Light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land.
And also tell me a little bit about your character.
And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose
if you want.
slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings. Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
we would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. At least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged. We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilmeg. Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leargear, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the Pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Doth not. Oh, look at all these food options. Oh, much better suiteth the art. No, I mean, I don't know what I forget exactly like the terms, right? Like, but if you, I mean, I'm definitely down for, you know, you dropping by and saying hi and showing off your character. I mean, it wouldn't be a bother to me at all. You know, if you want to, like, I think what you're talking about sounds really cool. Having like different glams sort of like for your different jobs and whatnot. This is my only job. Like, the only job I have right now is as a bard. So, legitimately the glam I'm wearing now is the only glam I have. But I would definitely be more than open and would more than welcome you coming on and like showing off like your character and whatnot, and you know, I think it'd definitely be cool. So I'd appreciate the interaction actually too. And again, thank you again for coming by and, you know, saying hi, and it's not a bother at all, so don't let that be a concern, please. It's not a bother. Actually, I have a fancy hat I could wear too. I can wear a fancy hat. But I just got my character's haircut yesterday. Actually, not yesterday, the day before yesterday. Last time I streamed, I got my character's haircut because BD gave me a nice little thing, like a little hairstyle. Yeah. If there's any place you want me to meet you, let me know. Or if you want to come to me, you can do that as well. You know, just feel free to let me know, and then I'll meet up with you. I'm a clicker, by the way, when it comes to this game. I play on mouse and keyboard, but I'm like 110% a clicker. Like the mouse I have does not have buttons on the side. So I don't know. It just doesn't have buttons on the side. That's it. I'm not about to press like control like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to like get to these buttons up here. Though I suppose what I could do is if I really wanted to, I could probably switch up some of these things. Like G, for example, I don't think G does anything. I don't think I have G bound to anything. T, I don't know, just targets myself, or does it target other things as well? I'm not too terribly sure. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was playing around with. The bookman's shelves. I was. Yeah, no, I'm like 110% like a clicker. Sometimes it does mess with me, but that's just kind of like how I play the game.
Shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget. White auracite, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you. I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire. Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
Okay. So I guess we go into a dungeon, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. How far away do I have to go? Where are these located? I guess they're further back that way, in that direction. Oh, is this you? Josiah, hello? What was the thing that you were kind of like riding around on? It's your Dark Knight. Yeah, what was the map that you were riding on? That was kind of weird. It was like a big giant cube, gelatinous in form. WUTRP/content enjoyer. Oh, do you roleplay as well? Oh, okay. That's cool. I haven't seen anybody like actually like using that mount before, and it's really cool. Yeah, that's the Demi Ozma. Oh, okay. That's really cool, actually. I like your Venture Plate as well. Making Gil, Field Operations, Glamour, Role-Playing, Ultimate Raids, and Main Scenario. Gosh, I haven't even looked at my... Oh, it changes form too, and it's really cool. So like, does it reflect back like kind of what's around us, or? It seems like that's what it's doing, I think. Though I'm not too terribly familiar with this area, so I can't say for sure. No, that's cool that you RP. I see sometimes like I actually run into like a lot of RPers sort of like randomly just kind of like walking around. That's a really cool mount that you have there. Yeah, like I haven't genuinely like I have not seen this mount before. I have not seen it, and I haven't looked at my adventure play in some time too. Let me look at my adventure play. What's my adventure play like? Oh, yeah. It says "Long live Gundam Online," which is old. Oh, okay. That's cool. Ooh. Yeah, that's really cool. That's a really cool mount. Like, is it hard to get? Because, like, I'm not too familiar with, like, Eureka and stuff, but not that, like, I would be going for this mount or anything like that, but it just seems like it's a really cool mount to have. Yeah, no, it definitely seems worth it for sure. So what about your other glams for your other classes that you play? Your other jobs? Can I see those too, please? You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, I feel like a lot of things are like when I was trying to get the Hybotus mount for fishing, because like when I was looking at mounts, right, and I saw that the Hybotus mount was like actually like a mount that you can get in this game, I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to get it. So like I dropped everything, right, to learn how to fish, to level up fishing, to get to a point where I could do ocean fishing, and then get to a point where like I was good enough at ocean fishing that I can go ahead and begin like actually no, whatever you'd like to see. I have no preference. Just, you know, I'm down for whatever you want to show off, honestly. But yeah, like when I learned about the Hybotus mount, like I just completely dropped everything, started doing ocean fishing, and then I used like Lulu's fishing guide, I think is what it was called, to just keep track of like where, like when the different fishing things would happen, and be like, all right, like this is what I'm gonna be doing for like the next hour and stuff. Oh, that's a really cool bard, actually. Oh, I really like your bow as well. That's a really cool bow. You know what, honestly, like this is actually a really cool glam too. Like it's really cool. I think it's so, I don't know, it's very like elven almost, right? Like just the way that you have like your hood, I think a little bit. Like, is it really like a hood? I mean, it kind of is like a hood, right? And then you have like a really long flowing cape. It's really cool. I really like it. And then I really like the color that you have here, right? Because it's very like dark colors, but then you have a very like light orientated bow, which is really cool. What kind of bow is this? Can I see? I don't even, oh, here we go. Wait, no. That's crazy. Yochi bow. Yeah, no, that is what I said. You're right. But no, that's a really cool bow. You have like hair highlights too, which is really neat as well. Like I didn't notice that at first, but I'm noticing it now, which is really neat. Yeah, bards definitely have some like really cool like glams and stuff. And hello Forum Arcade. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, like the Hybotus mount like is super cool. Like it's one of my favorite mounts. Like I don't know that many mounts, but like of the mounts that like I know of, it's like one of my favorites. I think one of the other mounts I would like to get too are sort of like one of the Beast Tribe mounts from what was the last expansion? I forget. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Stormblood. That was really cool. Oh, is this Reaper? You see, I really like Reaper. Like, I want to play Reaper at some point. I just haven't gotten around to playing Reaper. I don't know why, but for some reason I haven't. But I do really want to play Reaper. Do you enjoy Reaper? Have you been enjoying it? I mean, I imagine that you do, but I don't know where it stacks up among your more enjoyable classes. Cause like I play Bard because I really like enjoyed playing Archer. Like I tried playing Conjurer at first. Like Conjurer was my first class that I tried to play, and then like I don't know, it was fun and everything. But I think I definitely enjoy Bard a lot more than I enjoy Conjurer. I forget which one. It's like the fish people one. Like okay, so I'll try and describe it, right? But it's effectively like a pelican, I suppose, right? Like the things that people sort of like they carry, they lift sort of like the thing on their shoulders, right? And then you can kind of like fly with it. I keep like forgetting exactly like what it's called, and I don't know the name of the group of people, but they're like the little fish people that have like the whiskers and stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't played. Yes, those people, the Namazu, they have like a really cool mount that like I would like to potentially try to get at some point. But like, yeah, that's the mount. Like that's a really cool mount. I haven't even like begun like working toward it, but it is a really cool mount. It's probably like one of my favorite mounts in the game too. But this game has like so many mounts, and like every time I log on, I swear like I see people with like different mounts. So it's like I don't even, it's like crazy. Like the amount of mounts that like are actually like in this game. But yeah, like the Namazu mount is a really, really cool mount. And it's cool that you kind of like, I don't know, I think it's very unique too, because there just aren't really like a lot of other mounts that are kind of like shaped like this or have you riding in the way that this mount has you riding, which is really neat. So, but you know, I've been building up my mount collection a little bit recently, which is good. So I keep forgetting I have the Whisper Go mount. The Whisper Go mount's kind of cool too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do the one for sure. But it's been a while since I've like actually like fished or done anything. So my favorite, so are you talking about like my favorite mount? Cause I don't know if I have like a favorite mount. Like legitimately, like I just got like so many of the extreme mounts from A Realm Reborn like yesterday. So okay, not yesterday, it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before yesterday. But yeah, I don't know if I have like a favorite mount. I honestly probably still want to go with like the Hybotus, because I really like the Hybotus. I think the Hybotus is really cool. But I do like the other ones too, like these ones are cool, the horses and stuff. The horses are cool because they have like the actual okay, there it is. They have the actual like music that plays from the fight, which is really nice. But I definitely think that like the Hybotus mount is probably like my favorite mount still though. It's just so cool. Like it's a shark that has wings on its head, which like I don't know. It's just too cool for me. It's too cool. And it flies too, and you could also swim with it, which is really nice. So it's definitely like in my mind like a really cool mount. It's my favorite. Do you have like a favorite mount? Yeah, like the particle effects that come out of this thing are crazy. I really like them. I really like the particle effects. And I think it also, like, I haven't listened to it too closely, but I think it also has like a little like bubbly, like sort of like noise as it's kind of like flying through the air a little bit to make it sound like it's coming through the water, which I think is really cool. And then this one also has like really cool effects, like just on the feet. It doesn't show up too terribly well here since we're very much like filled with light, but in like darker places it's really cool with the feet. Yeah. Show them off to me. I'd be happy to see. But yeah, mounts with effects are definitely like really cool. And yeah, no, that's definitely a really cool one. Yeah, it has to be. Has to be. Okay, what's this? I haven't seen this one before, I don't think. This one's crazy. Oh, that's how it flies? Okay, that's really cool, actually. That's neat. Yeah, because I was like, part of me was thinking like, okay, how does it fly? Like, it doesn't have any wings or anything like that. But I think that's like a very creative way. I don't know. I mean, that's really cool. I see. I haven't seen the fat chocobo either, actually. I think this is the first time I'm seeing a fat chocobo. Oh, but look, it flies. It's struggling though, like look at its face. It's all like, it's stressed out, like it doesn't know if it can do it. It doesn't know if it's gonna fly. Wait, does its facial expression change when you land? That'd be kind of cool if it does. Cause I'm not sure. Ooh, but then you were baiting it with like 2 lures or baits, or not even baits. What do they call them? You know, like carrots on a stick, I suppose, but they're not carrots on a stick. They're like cabbage on a stick with a cake. Yeah, they were trying their best, and they were doing it too. They were managing. They did it all right. They made it. But yeah, Reaper is definitely like one of the classes that like I do need to try at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it. I did start Red Mage a little bit, but I didn't even get like that far, and just went back to playing as Bard just because I like Bard so much, and it's an easy class for me to play. Like Bard's super easy. I don't feel like I need to like know too much or anything like that. I mean, those are definitely like 3 really good choices for mounts anyway. If those are your 3 favorite ones, those are definitely like I think really good choices. And I think that one that you got from the Eureka, the I think it's a really cool mount. The Demi Ozma is a really cool mount. So those are some really good choices, and like those 3 mounts too, like I genuinely like have not seen. I might have seen the Fat Chocobo around like once or twice because I feel like that's something I probably should have seen before, but definitely like the other 2, like the Demi Ozma, I haven't seen, and then that like horse mount was also one I just like have not seen. Yeah, but no, I've been really enjoying Bard, and it's good to hear that actually Reaper is like, not only is it really fun, but it's also very approachable in terms of like melee. Because I think like that's one of my things with melee too, is that like if I'm somebody who like is clicking, right, like my actual buttons, maybe it might be a little bit harder for me. Like if I'm playing melee at some point, if I'm kind of like running around and I'm having to like dodge attacks and then also having to like click buttons by like hovering over the actual like actions and stuff, like it feels like that might be a little bit difficult, but yeah. And then Summoner, I might go back to Summoner at some point, I'm not sure. I do want to play a magic casting class again, like Black Mage or maybe like Sage, I think. But yeah. Reaper is definitely one that I do want to play at some point. Definitely, like, I don't know, I just feel like I don't even, like, when it comes to games, like, I typically just try to go for range stuff rather than playing, like, melee stuff, so it's not really something that, like, I go for as much, but I think Reaper is definitely, and I hear Reaper has, like, a really good, like, class quest line as well, which is one of the other reasons, like, why I want to play, but, yeah. Well, you can only hope. Yeah, that's the only thing, is that I also don't tend to go like for healing stuff, so going for Sage is a little bit like, will I actually do it? I don't know. So yeah. I was a little bit disappointed that like in this expansion they kind of like got rid of class quests, I guess, and sort of like replaced them with like the role quests, I think. I mean, that's okay, but I think it was definitely cool to have like those class quests. Oh no, okay, so I heard there were like some crazy things with like the Dark Knight quest, but I'm not too sure. Like there were crazy things, or like was that the Lancer class? I'm not sure. One of those two classes, I heard there were some crazy things that were going on, like if you started playing that class after you've done a certain bit of content, like they give you something crazy for like or not crazy, but like they give you some like extra dialogue that corresponds with like your completion of those types of things. So wait, I got a I got a ping for something, I think, but I don't know exactly like what I got pinged for. I have no idea. Wait, is that Discord? Or is that... I don't know what that was. I don't know, that's crazy. I heard something. I'm not even familiar enough with like the sounds of this game to sort of be like, okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Oh, okay. I see. That's really cool. Oh, and by the way, like, just in case Forum Arcade, just in case they're still watching, I just want to say hi. Like, I did see your thing, so I do just want to say hi and welcome to the stream. But yeah, so it's good to hear that they'll like wrap up some of those class quests. Yeah, no, I don't mind at all. Definitely, like, please shoot me a friend request. I think, do I don't believe I have to accept a friend request, so I think I just I think that's that. I'm not too terribly sure. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. We're friends. But yeah, cool. There we go. Yeah, and like I said, I play like at sporadic times. Like I wasn't even really gonna like play today, but then I was like, I have energy. Like I could definitely play for a little bit. I can play. It won't be a worry at all. So no problem. It's, if anything, it's me for the delay, because I think that like I have my stream settings set up to where like the latency is like medium or whatever, and I think that I could set the settings so that way the latency isn't as high as what it currently is. And so then if I do that, then I think there might not be as much of a delay between like what I'm doing now and like, I don't know, like me reading things on like chat or whatever. And definitely, if you want to as well, like if it's easier for you, like definitely feel free to just like send me a tell or something like that. Like that totally works as well. So like that's definitely, if that's an option that like you want to go with, like please feel free, like, you know, any way that you want to get in touch, like, you know, that works with me. So, and I think with this one, like I just have this personal one set up so that way like I don't have to people, because typically like what I like to do is like I'll put that way like I can give people like privacy if like people in like my guild are talking. Like I'll put this little thing up so that way like people can't see chat a little bit, but yeah, I mean either one works. It's honestly, for me, it's like what's most convenient for you, because I don't mind either way. Like I don't mind like looking at chat, and then I don't mind reading here and whatnot. So you know, whatever you enjoy and, you know, whatever you have fun with doing is what I think you should go with and stuff, because, you know, it's the way that you want to communicate and interact with me, which like I just appreciate you being here anyway to begin with. Honestly, like means a lot, so I'm really happy. Okay, cool, no problem. Thanks for showing me your stuff. I appreciate it. And I probably won't stream too much longer either, because it's like 11 p.m. for me. Oh, thank you. Ooh, look at you go. But yeah, I don't anticipate I'll be streaming for like that much longer. Like I definitely probably don't want to stay up past midnight. So what I might do is I might actually like just see where this kind of like quest sort of like takes me, and then decide whether or not I want to go through like whatever dungeon or whatever that it might make me go through. Which, by the way, I have a question for you, and for anyone else who happens to be watching as well. Like, do you recommend, because I know people have like certain preferences on these types of things, so I always like to ask, because everyone, it feels like, has like different philosophies on like what should or should not be done. But do you personally feel as though like when you go into a dungeon, right, like especially like if you're going into a dungeon for the first time, do you believe it's better to like, I don't know, like where do you sit in terms of being like, okay, look into the dungeon and the mechanics, or go in blind with the dungeon and the mechanics, right? So that way like you do well with the fight when it comes to like MSQ types of dungeons, right? Like I imagine if you're doing like raiding and stuff like that, like at a very high level, that's probably very different. But at least for my purposes, I suppose, like it was just kind of like one of those things that okay. Yeah, so I might probably do the dungeon and then finish after the dungeon is completed, which, by the way, if I do a dungeon, like expect me to die like 4 or 5 times, like, because again, like I'm not a great player, and these types of things happen. But actually, I'll be right back for like one moment, or actually 5. Like I want to get some more water, because I'm kind of running out in this cup, and I want more water. I'm thirsty, so I'll be right back in like hopefully no more than 5 minutes. But yeah, I'll BRB, and then I imagine we'll probably go into like this dungeon, and then we'll see how that goes, complete that, and then I'll probably call it a stream then and there, unless it takes us still a little bit more until we get to the dungeon. But anyway, we'll see. I'll BRB. Yeah. Thanks for watching, by the way. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think one of the things that like sort of like always kind of like concerned me when I was going into dungeons is just whether or not people would like mind, right? Like I don't want to be inconsiderate of like other people's time and whatnot, and you know, I don't know. It's just something that I kind of like worried about and stuff. Like I didn't want to like if I messed up a mechanic, you know, I don't want them to be like, oh man, like, you know, you messed up the mechanic and stuff, and you know, you maybe messed up the entire group and the entire dungeon run, and, you know, these types of things. And I was like, oh, like, do I want skill speed, direct hit rate? I don't think any of these things matter too terribly much, but Okay, okay, we need a key to a castle first. That's what I've been told. People are very understanding in this game, and from my experience, it seems like that's like people are like like when I go into dungeons and stuff and I die a bunch, like people don't really care. Like they're like no worries, like no problem or anything like that. So people are very cool. People are very nice in this game. It's just sometimes like I do feel bad for myself for them because it's like okay, like I definitely didn't contribute as much as like some of the other people. Oh, here comes the Shakespeare talk. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, sure, if you wanna come in. I don't know how close I am to doing the dungeon. But I mean, I definitely wouldn't mind if, you wanna come in and, be there and participate and, help me clear it. I definitely do not mind at all. You're more than welcome to, so please feel free. But like I said, I don't know how close I am to it. If I'm like 30 minutes away, then I probably won't go through it today, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna be close to it anyway, so. Fought it and won. Okay, yeah, definitely come in and help then. Again, completely up to you, but if you want to, I encourage it. You're more than welcome to. For years and years. Oh, geez. Okay. Actually, I won't ride Hibotus. Actually, I will. Okay. Art-loving pixie. Let's go through this little thing that they've so graciously made. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been doing scroll lock either. This is cool. You might defeat the Light Warden. Thinker doesn't like swimming. Or maybe they do. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the dungeon that we're gonna do. Let me invite you to a party. Okay, here we go. Alright, so let's enter this with a party of other players. Alright, here we go. Alright, yeah. Okay, and now we just kind of sit down and wait, I suppose. Oh wait, sit. So, and thank you for coming by as well, and helping to go through this dungeon, this instance. Oh, you're playing as a tank. Good, 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 good. Oh, no, it's not that bad, it seems. It would seem. So, right as you said that, we got into a thing. Hello. I don't have a Quaimoji. I normally have like a Quaimoji to kind of like wave, but I don't this time. Sometimes I type out like, I'm new, please be kind, but I feel like maybe that isn't necessary right now. We'll see. I'm liking this aesthetic though. Alright, let's go. Oh, and I need to change this too, like the party member thing. Like I have not changed it at all. Oh my gosh, the music in here is very whimsical. Oh, and by the way, now you'll be able to see how bad I am at this game. How truly bad I am at this game. As a player. No, I don't know. Oh, let me do this. I keep forgetting that that's the thing too. Okay, here we go. Lord of the Lingering Gaze. Okay, I'm assuming I don't stack on you. I'm assuming. But I have no idea. Oh no! Oh. No, this isn't good. Okay. I think I got that one a lot better than last time. Last time, like, I got hit by all of them. Like, there wasn't one I didn't get hit by. But that time I didn't get hit by one, which is good. So that's progress. That's improvements. Let's do that again. Okay, cool. Gloves of casting. I don't think it could do anything first, so... Oh, do we just go through here? Okay, we just go through here. Oops. I can pass on all of these things, I think. I don't believe I need them. But accidents do happen. I casted that, but I think that it's going to be a little bit until we get into another fight with the boss, so I think that's okay. Or actually, it might be coming up soon. Oh, there's a treasure coffer over there as well. Ooh, a necklace of aiming. Do I need that? I don't know if I need that or not, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And then this one I can just pass on. Okay, there's saplings. What do we do with those? Do we need to kill the saplings? Or do I need to block it? It's funny just trying to watch people and see what they do and then be like, okay, this is what I also have to do because that's what they're doing. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, Iron Jaws. Well, I mean, the dungeon itself is fun. Let me reiterate that. The dungeon itself is fun. It's just it's kind of fun being like, okay, what am I supposed to do? And then watching other people do the things that I'm probably supposed to be doing, and being like, all right, I think I understand what I'm supposed to be doing now based on what other people are doing. Cool, nice job, nice job. Nice. Strong impending. I think we can pass on all of these. Oh, and then we do Protean as well, so we could walk across. Oh. This is an inside part, it's crazy. Alright, you pick it up. I don't want to pick it up. I don't want to... Okay, there we go. Thank you for doing that. Oh, no. Wonder what happens if we go to the right or the left. I don't even know if we can. We might not even be able to, so. Oh my gosh, I feel like I almost backed myself out. The repelling shot, like, off the edge of the thing, which wouldn't have been good. I don't even know if you can fall off the edge, but I almost did that if that was possible. Which, of course, is not ideal. It's not something I want to be doing. Who's this person? mapping the realm. Dope Mexico. Oh no, I transformed. I transformed. Am I supposed to do anything while I transformed? Or do I just... Okay, okay. What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Someone fell off the edge. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Iron Jaws, there you go. Oh, it transformed just to a shade of fear. Okay, everything I just did there with my like cooldowns I think is like unnecessary. Okay, I'll try and stay behind it. I think that's like a good idea, right? Just stay behind it instead of in front of it. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, Iron Jaws? Okay, there we go. We got it barely just in time. So reset the dots. Okay, I saw them standing in here, so I was like, alright, I guess that's what I have to do. We're standing here as well. So we're standing and we're thriving a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I got transformed again. So did the other person. Oh, okay, that's it. Nice. Wait, I think that's it, right? Is that it? Is that the end of the dungeon? I leveled up, so I feel like almost maybe it is. But also I'm not sure. Okay, no, that is... Thank you. Nice. Well, thank you for your help, Josiah. I appreciate it. Oh, I learned Burst Shot and Bite Mastery too. Player accommodations. It's also good for the Scholar, right? And then let's see. And do I need any of these things? I don't think I need any of these things, so I'll just go ahead and pass. And I'll pass on all of them. And then I will bow to you. Thank you for your help on this dungeon. And then we go into a cutscene. I did have fun. It was good. I liked the vibe, like the atmosphere of some of the dungeons in this game, and I think that like this dungeon actually had like a really good atmosphere too. It's really good. It's like up there with like the Goob Loob library or whatever it's called. Gobloob. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Well fought.
Thank you for saying I did great.
Jolly good show.
Oh, you do not hold back. But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
This is like Shakespeare's people right here with these large ruffs around their necks. These are like Shakespeare. These are Urianger's people.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course. There it is. The relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it though, yes.
I love the way that the frog like jumps. It's like, there it is, it's over there. Very theatrical.
Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
Thank you.
More! I want to see more of her!
Yes, yes! I could watch her forever!
Why don't we just make her one of us? Yes! One of us!
One of us! One of us! One of us! One of us! One of us! One of us! One of us! One of us! One of us!
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
Oh no.
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
There he is, he's back.
You're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can. I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of
Okay,
Dwarven
thank you. Take care, Josiah. Thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for coming in, saying hi, taking part, and helping me through the dungeon. And thanks for showing me your glams and your mounts. I appreciate it. And for sure, you know, hopefully when I stream again, you know, if you want to stop by, say hi, I'd appreciate it. And if not, that's okay too. But thank you for, you know, enjoying it. And, you know, hopefully I'll be able to see you again at some point, either in-game or in the stream. So, yeah, take care. Be safe. Have fun with the semester. And good luck with your classes and everything. Enjoy. So, thanks again. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect. That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites.
Thank you. Good night.
Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and head off. I'm gonna end the stream here. It's been really fun. So thank you for everyone who came by. I know Josiah already went to sleep, but thank you, Josiah. Thank you to Forum Arcade as well. I saw you comment, and I appreciate your chat in the live stream. So, you know, if you want to, you know, feel free to stop on by next time as well. But thank you again, Forum Arcade, for saying hi, more or less, and just kind of like being here. And yeah, and thank you to anyone else who might watch this in the future. Hopefully I'll be able to play again soon. I'm not too terribly sure when. I didn't mean to stream for as long as what I'm currently streaming right now for, but you know, so are things. But yeah, hopefully if anybody watched, you enjoyed. Well, actually I know people watched, but if anybody's watching and still watching, hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll be around soonish at some point, but have a good night, and I'll see everyone later. Bye, take care.